They say don't look down, but what if down there is where the art begins?
Through the eyes of an artist, I capture emotions, places, and dreams.
A few days ago, I saw photos in a hotel gallery. People standing on cliffs, skyscrapers. Why do people express a danger through art? Cliffs or rooftops hanging in the sky. Maybe it's a metaphor for fear inside us. Fear of falling, of failing, of not being enough. Because we all carry a little fear in us, don't we? Photos of people on the edge of buildings, balancing, leaping, climbing. It looked dangerous, but strangely beautiful. Why do they do this? Why are we so drawn to the edge? Maybe it's not about danger at all. Maybe it's about freedom, about control, about escaping everything that traps us on the ground. But still, we keep looking. We say it's beautiful. We call it art. Maybe it's our instinct to turn fear into something we can love. We live in a world that feels safe, contained, expected. But the people in these images, they challenge that. Their art is not on canvas or gallery walls. It's in the air, hundreds of feet above us. Their brush is their body, their fear is the frame. Sometimes, I just wanted to sit here, where my heart beats faster. Looking down is scary, but scarier than falling is being stuck in the same safe routine. I came to this cliff, not just for the view, but for the feeling. The thrill that my foot might slip, the way the wind sings louder at the edge, and the sky feels closer when you're far from safety. People call it dangerous, but maybe that's where I feel the most alive. Art lives here, right here, between the fear of falling and the joy of flying. That's why this art exists, not in museums, but in glass towers, sun cliffs, trembling moments. This was my dangerous spot. What's yours? Nature never pretends. The rocks, the wind, the cliffs, they are honest. If you misstep, they will not lie to protect you. Sometimes beauty hides danger, but sometimes danger reveals a hidden beauty. The sun doesn't care where you stand. It still shines for you. So maybe the world is saying, go ahead, make art, even if it's risky. Why do artists create this? Why do we build illusions of danger? Maybe it's because danger makes us feel alive, that sharp edge between real and unreal. It reminds us, you are here, you are breathing, you are not a machine. Fear. It's not always something to escape from. Sometimes it's the most honest part of being human. These are not just photos. They are moments on edge, bodies suspended between fear and freedom, skyscrapers beneath, sky above, and one human in between. This is your exhibition. Sometimes art feels more real than reality. But why do we find this beautiful? Maybe because danger reminds us that we are still alive. These artists aren't just showing risk, they're showing desire. The desire to escape the ordinary, to step out of rules, out of comfort, and stand in the impossible. Look closely. This isn't just about falling, it's about flying. Sometimes you have to flip the world upside down to see it clearly. The sky feels closer when it's beneath your feet. A tree looks magical when it's sideways. Maybe the world isn't boring. Maybe we just got used to looking the same way. That's why I lie down, twist the camera, walk backwards, because this world was never meant to be seen only one way. So I went up, to the top of a skyscraper. I went up, took the elevator, closer to the sky of New York. It felt like I became part of the city. Upstairs, a cold dish greeted me. The ocean, melting emotions in one bite.
It's like raw.
And the cocktail, it was a painting in a glass. After a few bites, I felt brave. Look at this glass floor, my feet, floating above 1,000 tiny lives, but also my heart floating too. Isn't it funny? The places that make us scared are also the places we remember forever. This is not just a view, this is a mirror. It shows me I'm small, but I'm brave, and maybe you are too. So I keep walking, even on the edge. I stared into the mirrored glass and saw the city reflected back at me. But it wasn't just buildings. I saw myself. I saw my fear, my curiosity, and a question. What am I afraid of? Falling, or never flying at all? Not because I want danger, but because I want to feel everything. And sometimes, beauty hides behind a do not enter sign. I lay on the glass floor, and just like that, I became the art. I lay down on a sheet of glass, scared but excited, and my inner artist whispered, "It's proof that I'm alive." I was scared, but for this moment, I became a part of the art. From the top of this building, the city looks like a painting. Everything is organized, distant, small. But when I get closer to the glass, I see my own reflection. Me, standing here holding my camera, trying to find meaning in every frame. From the top of the city, the streets look small, the people even smaller. But the feeling is massive. It's like touching the sky without wings. The edge doesn't always mean falling. Sometimes it just means seeing differently. And then I came back down. Back into the streets, the shops, the people, back to the normal world. But something in me had shifted. Even though I walked on the ground again, my eyes were still searching the sky. I sat down to eat, a simple dish. Coming back down, the flavors felt deeper. What I saw up high was stunning, but what I tasted down here was real. How much magic could fit inside this tiny olive? Cold, fresh, balanced. It burst in my mouth, and just like that, the day felt complete. And even here, in this moment of rest, I realize life is full of flavors, some safe, some spicy, some make you feel like you're hanging off the edge. But isn't that what makes it beautiful?